Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Iskanacharya Pamatasya Prabhupada ki Jai. Transcendental Book Marathon 2023 ki Jai. Ola Premanandi. Gloire de Devastam.
Hare Krishna.
To gloire Shri Guru Shri Gauranga Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. I feel shy to speak in front of my professor Bhakti Shastri, my professor Bhakti Shastri, Gopaswami and Krishna Sharanara Vinda.
Voir si tu te rappelles des versets.
I'm really afraid. I think I cannot speak at all. So please give me your mercy that I can say something. And usually during the marathon we first read the score of the day before, and after we start the class. So I will start like this. So yesterday, for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, Shri Nitai Satishuta, Shri Jagannath Badev Subhadra, and Shri Radha Parishizvara, the devotee went for book distribution, and there was 17 devotees who record the book distribution. So from Yoga Lyric with one Maha Big Book, Jagatarini Mataji, and with one Maha Big Book from Paris, Gonzalo Prabhu. Wow. And from New Mayapur, with 7 magazines, 6 small and 2 medium books, Gorangi Mataraji. Wow. From Yoga Lyric, 2 Mahabig books, Imanshu Prabhu. He's quite tired now. He's
pushing too hard.
He gave all this energy for the
Kita
few days.
20.
Now he's slow down. So from Paris, with 2 Mahabig books, Krishna Prasad Prabhu. Wow.
Wow, too.
Maharaj is very impressed with him because he gives all his ticket restaurant every week, and he used it for distributing books.
Oh.
And with 1 small book and 2 Mahabig books from New Mayapur, Ekanath Prabhu. Even sick, he continued to distribute books. So with 8 small book and 1 medium and 4 Mahabig book from Yoga Lyric, Patita Pavan Prabhu. With 2 small book, 2 medium, 1 big and 7 Mahabig book, Priyarani Mataji. After with 9 Mahabig book, Matya Prabhu. With 12 Mahabig book from Paris, Jacques. I think he distributed his sponsor book, no? I think this. And with 1 Arabic small, 15 magazine, 17 small book, 2 medium, 1 big, and 10 Mahabig book from New Mayapur, Chanda Goswami. And with 10 small book, 3 medium, and 15 Mahabig book from Yoga Lyric in Mauritius Island, she distributed Yumi Mataji. There. You saw her on? Okay. Every day she's distributing books there. With 3 Arabic small and 4 magazine, 2 small and 4 medium, and 18 Mahabig book from New Mayapur, Ayanitai. With 1 set of Srimad Bhagavatam from New Mayapur, Panchatattva Prabhu. And with 1 set of Srimad Bhagavatam and 1 Mahabig book from New Mayapur, Gandharvika Mataji. After we do topmost with 39 small Arabic and 35 Mahabig from Paris, Harini Mataji. And first place, surprise, 14 small Arabic and 52 Mahabig book, Rasananda Sankirtan Prabhu. For a total of 171 Mahabig book, 2 big book, 14 medium, 46 small, 26 magazine, 88 small Arabic, and 2 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam, and a total of 773.10 BBT points. Prabhupada book distribution key. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 So we read Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, and chapter 9, the Lord incarnate as Mohini Murti, and the verse 4 on the board.
Yes.
Navayam tvamare detye.
Navayam tvamare detye.
Navayam tvamare detye.
Navayam tvamare detye.
Siddha Gandharva Sharane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Siddha Gandharva Sharane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Sharane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janino.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Sharane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janino.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janino.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janino.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nribi.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Navayam Tvamare Detye.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Siddha Gandharva Charane.
Nasprishta Purvam Janimo.
Nasprishta Purvam
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Lokeshescha Kuto Nirvi.
Shinita Satsita Kita.
Jai.
Shidagam Balatvada Kita.
Jai.
Shidada Balishila Kita.
Jai.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Kita. Now, it. Yeah, sorry, it is.
It is.
Not.
No.
It is not.
Okay. Now, it is not.
It is not.
Whew. Vayam.
Vayam.
We.
We.
Tva.
Va.
Unto you.
Unto you.
Amare.
Amare.
By the demigods.
By the demigods.
Detye.
Detye.
By the demons.
By the demons.
Siddha.
Siddha.
By the Siddhas.
By the Siddhas.
Gandharva.
Gandharva.
By the Gandharvas.
By the Gandharvas.
Sharane.
Charane.
And by the Sharanas.
And by the Charanas.
Na.
No.
Not.
Not.
Aprishta Purvam.
Aspishta Purvam.
Never enjoy or touched by anyone.
Never enjoyed or touched by anyone.
Janima.
Janima.
No, exactly.
No, exactly.
Loka Ishe,
Loka Ishe,
by the various directors of the universe.
by the various directors of the universe.
Cha,
Cha,
also.
also.
Kuta,
Kuta,
what to speak of.
what to speak of.
Nibi,
Maybe
by human society.
by human society.
Translation. What to speak of human beings, even the demigods, demons, siddhas, Gandharvas, Shalanas, and the various directors of the universe, the Prajapati, have never touched you before. It is not that we are unable to understand your identity. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Even the Asura observe the etiquette that no one should address a married woman with lust. The great analyst Shanaka Pandit says, Matrivat Paradarishu, one should consider another's wife to be one's mother. The Asuras, the demons, took it for granted that the beautiful young woman, Mohini Murti, who had arrived before them, was certainly not married. Therefore, they assumed that no one in the world, including the demigods, the Gandharvas, the Sharanas, and the Siddhas, had ever touched her. The demon knew that the young girl was unmarried, and therefore they dared to address her. They supposed that the young girl, Mohini Murti, had come there to find a husband among all those present, the Daityas, the demigods, the Gandharva, and so on. Om Ganati Nandasya Ganachara Sharakaya Shakshurmitanyana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Sham Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Sham E Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evascha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhaskatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I'll read the verse again. What to speak of human beings, even the demigods, demons, Siddha, Gandharva, Shalana, and the various directors of the universe, the Prajapati, have never touched you before. It is not that we are unable to understand your identity. So we are in this pastime of the Lord who appear in front of the demigod and the demons in the form of Mohini Murti. So we can imagine that Krishna is the most beautiful. So if he appears in the form of a woman, we can imagine how beautiful he should be. And he can attract all the world by his beauty. So in this form of a woman, Mohini Moti, he become even more attractive, and the demons start to become very attracted to him. And this is all this chapter about how the demon will start to fight for getting Mohini Moti. And Malaj was explaining this is demon mentality. They can be friends sometimes, but if a woman comes, friendship stop. Now it's finished. They want, because we can say the definition of a demon is that he want to enjoy the Lord or enjoy the property of the Lord, the energy of the Lord. So in this situation, when the Lord appeared in the form of a woman, they started to fight. At the beginning, they was friends. They was cooperating, even with the demigod. The enemy, they was able to even cooperate with the enemy, the demigod. But when the woman come, finish. Cooperation is finished. So this pastime will help us also to understand that if we are not able to cooperate in this movement between devotee, it means there is some lust somewhere. We have some attraction for enjoying this material nature of the Lord. And we can see how difficult it is in this material world to cooperate. So we can imagine how lusty we are actually. And we are here to learn, to serve Krishna, and to collect this mentality of lust, try to enjoy the Lord, try to enjoy the property of the Lord. And we have to collect this mentality and try to understand that our position is to engage everything in the service of the Lord. And how it is possible? Because we came here because we want to enjoy the property of the Lord. These are the reason of our fall down, to want to contemplate the object of the senses, and all come at the end, we fall down, we lose intelligence, we lose memory, and we fall down in the material world. So how it is possible now to refine our proper attitude, our real consciousness? And this is what Srila Prabhupada came to give us when he came to start this movement of Krishna consciousness. He explained us what means actually Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan is a deity in Vrindavan who was worshipped by Sanatan Goswami, my memory is good. And this is the deities of Sambandha, who help us to realize what is our condition, what is our situation. What means Madan Mohan? It's a very interesting name of the Lord. Madan means Cupid, and Madan Mohan means who is even more attractive than Cupid. In this material world, we are all attracted by Cupid. We are all attracted by the opposite sex. We are all attracted for enjoying opposite sex, because we take the position of Purusha, and Purusha is an enjoyer. But we are not, we are Prakriti. Prabhupada explained in many purports that our position is not to enjoy, it is to be Prakriti. We are all feminine, how we say in English, feminine. So actually, maybe we have a beautiful body of a strong man, but in our heart we are feminine, we should remember. And we are just 10,000 of the teeth of the hair. So this strong body with big muscle is just an illusion. What we are at the end is that we are made for taking shelter of the Lord and to please the Lord. So to approach this form of Madan Mohan will help us to become free of this attraction for Cupid, to find our real attraction And this real attraction is attraction to the Lord. This attraction that we have for women is a perversion of this attraction for the Lord. This attraction, the only real attraction is for the Lord, for the beauty of the Lord. But in this material world, we become attracted by this external energy and by the beauty of woman. And the way is to reconnect with this attraction towards the Lord. And how to become attracted to the Lord? This is by serving the devotee, and by pleasing the devotee we can understand by pleasing the people who are dear to Krishna, we become dear to Krishna also. This is why also one name of Radharani is Madan, Mohan, Mohini. Because Krishna is more attractive than Cupid, but Krishna is attracted by Radharani. So this is the meaning of Madan, Mohan, Mohini. So we have to please Radharani. And to please Radharani, our only solution is to please devotee, is to please the Guru, is to please Vaishnava, is to serve the devotee, is to create friendship between devotee around us, and to serve superior devotee, more advanced devotee, and to create friendship between devotee. Prabhupada was explaining in the class we listened Monday that what is unqualifying us to go in spiritual world is, you remember what is?
Envy and jealousy.
Envy and jealousy. And this is our problem, because with envy and jealousy, we cannot serve other devotee, we cannot create friendship between us. The only thing we can do is offense. And we can change the name for thousands of years. It is said in the Puranas that we can change the name for thousands of years, life after life. But if we commit offenses, we never become attracted to the holy name. And we will never become attracted to Krishna, and we will always be attracted by Cupid. And we will always fall down in this trap of fighting with devotee and not cooperating between us, like the demon with Mohini Moti. So we should be very careful of this tendency of envy, because we all have this envy in us. And by the process of chanting, serving with devotee, we can clean this envy. But we should understand that we have to become free of this. We should not cultivate this envy. We should not try to be superior than other devotees. You should always try to become the servant of the devotee. And this is also the purpose of the Varnashram Dharma. Varnashram Dharma is helping us by following some rules to create this good relationship, to advance in spiritual life, to become free of this envy, to become free of material desire, and to develop spiritual knowledge. So we should follow this system of Varnashram Dharma as much as possible. We know it's not the goal of spiritual life to just be a brahmachari or even be a sannyasi, but it's a help in this material world, because we are in a world of confusion. In Kali Yoga is always disturbance, always fight, always misunderstanding of other. So we should at least use what Krishna gave us to try to cooperate in this material world. Yesterday I was asking to Maharaj how it is in Varnashram Dharma. It is explained that if you cannot become free of material desire And the origin of all material desire is sex life, actually. You have to pass, so when you are brahmachari, you have to pass through Grihastha ashram. So I was asking to Maharaj, but it looked strange for me. Why Prabhupada explained this in the purport of the prayer of Bhishma Devi, explained this sentence. And I asked him, why by exposing our senses to the object of the senses, we become free of sex life? It looks strange. We used to think that to become free of something, we have to keep away from the object of the senses. So why for brahmachari you cannot be free of sex life? We said him, okay, you married and you will become free of sex life. It looked very strange like this. And Maharaj said me, this is because this is a process given by Krishna. This is the system given by Krishna. So by doing it, you protect yourself of illicit activity, because illicit sex life, this is the real sinful activities. So you married, you can have sex life for getting children and raising your children in Krishna consciousness. And by this process of married and have this grihastha life, you can become free of sex life with time, patience, determination, enthusiasm, like Rupa Goswami described in Upadeshamrita. But we have to never become a Grihayamedi. This is what Prabhupada explained. Grihastha actually is not just a place for sense enjoyment. It's a situation for austerity. It's a place where you learn to tolerate, to live in couple, and to cooperate in Krishna consciousness for raising your children in Krishna consciousness. So you have to learn this cooperation in this Grihastha ashram. Otherwise, it becomes shrama, useless. There is this verse in the first canto where it explains, this is not Gopaswami who learned me, because I started Bhakti very well, so now I start to learn a little bit of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Dharma svasnushtita pumsa, vishvaksena katasuya, notpadayed yadim latim, shrama evai kevala. If you follow all the Varnashram Dharma, but you don't develop attraction for the message of Vasudeva, is shrama, is useless. So all this system of Varnashram Dharma, it's helping us to develop attraction for the message of Vasudeva. And if it's not there, it's shrama, useless. So Grihastha ashram should be here also to develop attraction for listening the message of Vasudeva, to listen and give the message of Vasudeva to the children. And by doing it, we become clean of our anartha. Srinvatan Sakana Krishna Punya Sharanam Ketanam Yediantasto Yabadani Vidunoti Surit Satam. By listening the message of Krishna, by listening the pastime of Krishna, you become free of all the unwanted habits in your heart. And sex life is one of the habits, the main who from here all the others develop. So this is very important to be very attentive to listen. And this is how Bhaktisiddhanta recognized Prabhupada like the future Acharya. When he saw him listening during his class, he said, you are a devotee, you are listening very sharply, you are listening properly. So this is very important, because this is a process, listening and after repeating. So I listened from Gopaswami and Krishna Sharanarvinda, and I try to repeat. But we have to learn by listening again and again. And this pastime is very interesting because the Lord appear in every part of this pastime. He come in different form. Is to show us how much He is pleased by this this tentative to cooperate. Because in any part he come first as Kurmadel to save the shining, how we call this blood. After he came, he manifests in the form of goodness in I forgot, but he appeared in many times in the past time to help this cooperation. And this we can understand in our spiritual life also, that we will have always these two tendencies in ourselves of demoniac mentality and demigod mentality. And we will have to learn to continue our devotional service even if we are sometimes attracted from demoniac mentality, and continue to serve devotees, serve the Lord, even when this demoniac mentality comes. And by doing this, we please very much the Lord, and He will every time come to help us in different form. And He will always be our shelter for continuing our service in this devotional service. I had one pastime, a story of Sankirtan, who helped me to understand in this matter how we can cultivate this attraction for the Lord and not develop this attraction for women or for the opposite sex. So I was distributing books in Châtelet-Léal, like Israel, and I tried to distribute to one boy who was really excited. Actually, he said me that he was hyperactive, and I said I was also hyperactive. When I was young, my parents used to keep me on the bed for I can sleep, otherwise I could not sleep. So I was very hyperactive when I was young. And I said, yeah, I was very hyperactive. And this meditation is about meditation in action. So it's for you. It's very good. And I continued to try to find some argument. And he said, okay, I take the book. And at the beginning, it was really opposite. Say, meditation is not for me. I'm hyperactive. I cannot read this book. And after sometimes, he went to get money, and he gave me 10 euro. He took the book, and after he started to speak with me because he was friendly with me. So I spoke with him. He said me that the day before he lost his key. He was lost. I mean, he had no apartment because he lost his key. He lost his phone. And someone stole to him in Paris, and he was working in a restaurant. So I gave him Bhagavad Gita and higher test. So he was really happy. He said, oh, thank you for this book. And after I said him, I'm a monk and I try to distribute books by stopping people in the street. And he said me, wow, now it's very difficult to stop women. Huh? Even if you want to charm the woman, it's very difficult now. He started to say this. I was thinking, okay, this is not really my goal, but let's listen. He said me, they are all with their earphone on their ear. When you try to stop them, they say, oh, no, like this. He said me, I cannot charm the woman anymore like this. And I was thinking, okay, Krishna, you show me the difference between a devotee and karmi, or someone who is not devotee. So the devotees, they will see all our activity like a way to get sense enjoyment by charming opposite sex, to get some sex or some anything from opposite sex. But we are approaching people to please Lord Chaitanya, to please to do this Sankirtan Yagya. Yagya is Sankirtana prayer, this Yagya for this age of Kali. And we are not here to approach women to get the woman, not. We try to connect people with Krishna. So we are serving Madan, Mohan, Mohini, this energy to connect every living entity, every jiva with the Lord. This is what means serving Radharani. It's not that we should meditate on the loving pastime of Radha and Krishna and start to enjoy the meditation on Radha and Krishna dancing in the forest. No, our goal is to serve this attitude, to bring the jiva to the Lord, to bring all the jiva for the pleasure of Krishna. And this is serving Radha Krishna. This is serving Radha Krishna who appeared. So Krishna became two for enjoying pastime in Goloka Vrindavan. But he became again one in the form of Lord Chaitanya to help us to understand how we can connect with this pastime of Radha and Krishna. And this is how we can connect with Radha and Krishna, by bringing these people who are totally rejecting the service of the Lord to the feet of Radha Parishizvara. And this is pleasing to Lord Chaitanya, this is pleasing to Radha and Krishna. And by this process, we become free of Cupid, because we are serving Madan, Mohan, Mohini. So this pastime helps us to understand this, that Krishna will help us to revive our attraction for the Lord and becoming free of Cupid. And just to finish this pastime, we can, I was thinking to one pastime who can help us to understand how we should be very careful by following